Hello, my dear students. Today we're going to be talking about the three Chinese philosophies. Sometimes these are called the three ways of thinking, and they are ethical codes. That means ways to deal with right and wrong and ways to act. These are not religions, so please don't mix them up. Sometimes as time changed, they began to be worshipped. The ideas and principles put forth in the philosophies themselves and the religious texts were considered sacred and religious, but they are not officially religions. They are philosophies. We are going to start with Confucianism. So this is one of three parts. So this is the first part. These are notes, so please take notes carefully. If you do see a blue bar across the top of the page right here, that means no notes, just listen and learn. All right, here's Confucius. He is the founder of Confucianism. Birth. So born in the BC era, and we can think of that as being similar in time frame to when Buddhism begins in the 5th and 4th century BC. Born in the feudal state of Lu. He became a teacher and an editor of books. One of the books is the Analects. It's the single most important Confucian work. And in Chinese it means conversation. It's a focus on relationships and how to interact with one another. There is the first one, which is filial relationships, and the second kind of relationships are ruler-subject relationships. I wonder what a teacher-student relationship falls under. Alright, so no notes here, just listen and learn. These are sayings from the Analects. You've done some activities that are dealing with Confucian quotes, so these should sound kind of familiar. Knowing what he knows and knowing what he doesn't know is characteristic of the person who knows. Making a mistake and not correcting it is making another mistake. The superior man blames himself. The inferior man blames others. To go too far is as wrong as to fall short. Alright, keep going with notes. Social cohesion is paramount. Cohesion means coming together, fitting together. The emperor is the example of proper behavior. He is the big daddy. See him as kind of the one who is in charge of all society. Social relationships are based on rites and rituals. So these are things that happen usually within religious contexts. Think of baptism, that is a rite, or think of a quinceañera, when a girl turns 15, her big birthday party in Hispanic culture. These are rituals or rites. They're a passage, an entrance into a certain level of a social group. And he said that these are a good thing. He said that religious rituals are important for social, not religious reasons. So Confucius felt like religion was good because it served a purpose of giving order within society, not because he cared about the religious beliefs themselves, but he cared about the social order. Alright, Mencius is one of Confucius' disciples, meaning he was a follower. He believed in Confucius's teaching, and he sought to teach it to others. He starts off with the assumption that people are basically good. So when humans are born, are they born with a good heart, a good soul, or are they born with evil? This is often a philosophical question that's asked and answered. And Mencius said, good, they are good. If someone does something bad, then education, not punishing them, is the answer. So they need to be taught what's right. They need to be trained or taught to do the right thing. Good people will mend their ways, they'll fix the problem if they just learn, because they have this inherent goodness within them. That's what inherent means. It's inside of them already. So they'll change if you teach them. Here are some major Confucian principles. So the big things that Confucius followers hold to and teach. Li, that is the right, rules, or ritual decorum. It's a binding force of an enduring, stable society. So we talked about that already. Ren, humaneness, benevolence, humility. So that's the idea of treating others well because you believe they are worthy beings. Shu, reciprocity and empathy. Someone gifts you with something, you gift them back. If someone is hurting, you feel their pain. That's what reciprocity and empathy mean. That's shu. And we would say this: do to others what you would like them to do to you. Confucius says it in the negative. Do not do to others what you would not want them to do to you. Yi is righteousness. So righteousness means that somebody is blameless. They have not broken any rules or laws or social responsibilities, that they have a pure intentions, good heart. And jiao, this is filial piety, and filial piety has to do with family respect. All right, these are the organizing